President of the Southern Georgian Bay Chamber of Commerce, Peter Kostiw. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly.
Peter has been with the board for 4 years. It has given him the opportunity to meet many interesting people in the community and learn about their businesses and organizations. Peter realizes the importance of Southern Georgian Bay, the growth opportunities that are available, while also enjoying the region's charm and natural beauty. Peter has lived in Midland for 17 years with his wife and 2 daughters. Since 2016, he has managed Super Shredding, a mobile
Superior.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. Superior Shredding, a mobile document shredding company out of Penetanguishene. Peter looks forward to continuing his role on the board as well as in the community.
Welcome, Peter Kostiw, President, Blue Mountains Chamber of Commerce.
Thanks very much. It's good to meet you all. First, I'd like to thank the Wasaga Beach Chamber of Commerce for having this forum. I think it's a great idea, and I'm very glad to be part of it for sure. And it's also good to hear very interesting things tonight by the various speakers. So it's very, very good to be here. It would probably be best for me to start with a little bit of a background that would set up the Chamber's goal and position in the community. I joined the Southern Georgian Bay Chamber of Commerce in 2016. At a time, the Chamber was run by its general manager. It was well run actually by its general manager, and had the backing of a very knowledgeable board. The membership numbers were good, but the attendance at chamber functions was poor. Members just were not engaged. Social media exposure was also quite weak. It was becoming a concern that members were going to start questioning the value of their membership. What I found was that the chamber as a whole was very insular. It was limiting itself in who it was speaking to, and as a result, not being as effective as it could be. In my travels across Canada, I had seen several small towns with vibrant chambers, often doubling as information and tourist hubs. They were bright, welcoming, knowledgeable, and showing of many aspects of the community. They often had maps and pictures of the area on the walls, maybe some history of the area, works of art by local artisans on display and also for sale. My guess is that they probably didn't have a big budget, but they certainly did the most with what they had. By contrast, the Southern Georgian Bay Chamber of Commerce was in a building with a good location, but was located in an upstairs office with little signage. There was a rack of pamphlets, some posters, and generic maps. Functional, but not very inviting, and certainly not very unique. Within a year, I was fortunate enough to become president, and within a year after that, the general manager was retiring from her position. A new general manager was hired, and a new vision for the chamber was set forth. The chamber was set up to, the first step was to make the chamber more visible. Physically, we moved the chamber to the first floor, which gave us street access, patio, flowers, signs, and not only chamber signs, but big blue letter I's to signify information, helping to draw the public so that the chamber would be able to provide information about local businesses, organizations, and events to the public, not just to its members. It was a transformation into a community hub for information. This transformation can and was slow, but by including the community and not just business owners, we have widened our audience which in turn gives business more exposure. It has also given our chamber credibility as an information hub, increasing the value of membership. We are a chamber that relies solely on membership for survival, its dues, sorry, and its members. So it's imperative that we retain as many as possible. So how does all this translate into what has been going on today? People in the community are using our chamber for information and services. For example, at the start of COVID, the chamber engaged the community by digitally reporting information coming from the government regarding programs and businesses, employees, and the public. We also handed out masks that were donated to us by the United Way and are continuing a very successful rapid testing campaign. We hosted COVID relief webinars related to programs and subsidies. We also had a rally for restaurants, which rewarded customers who ate at our members' restaurants by giving them $30 gift certificates to other member restaurants. And because of our increased visibility in the community, people were calling and coming to us about these chamber programs rather than us trying to find them. Again, it's about widening the audience. having the community involved, and them bringing their attention to our members. And with a larger audience, members have been getting more involved in the chamber events and see value in advertising through the chamber. This brings me to what our chamber focuses on quite a bit, and that's social media. Our chamber puts out 50 to 70 posts a week promoting our members. We have found that engagement is directly related to the quality of posts. They can't just be about businesses, they have to be engaging and interesting. Historical facts, photos, landmarks, local trivia, short videos, and interviews. The Chamber's General Manager, Kathy Tate, and her staff are great at putting this all together. They certainly deserve all the credit for this. It does take time, creativity, and must be consistent, but for us, it has paid off. We now have engagement in the thousands, making the Chamber more attractive to organizations and businesses as a megaphone in the community. But what is important is that the posts target the community as well, not just the members. For example, not just after 5 meetings, but also about fun things that are going on in the community. We have found that being exclusive to members is limiting. We help new businesses, nonprofits, and charities. In the end, there is a good chance when approached later, they'll become members as they realize the value of the Chamber. Finally, I'd also like to say that we find it imperative to relay facts, not on opinion, through the Chamber. We have found that our best approach is as relayers of information. Being a small chamber, we have found it's best not to support local political issues and leave that to the bigger organizations. It's easy to get bogged down in politics, especially these days. We find we are most productive when working in and for our community. In summary, first, we made the chamber physically more noticeable by making it more accessible and attractive. Second, we think of our chamber as a community hub of information, kind of like a one-stop shop for community info, not just for our members. And third, we use social media a lot. It's effective, free, efficient, and allows us to reach large audiences. Our goal is to become more valuable to our members, show them worth, and it will bring them back and get them involved. We find this has created an energy in the chamber and within the community. Thank you.